Drifter, you kept me waiting. That was the longest fucking queue of my goddamn life. So how about we get some gosh darn Cabal in this? Okay, great. I'm not kidding. That was legitimately like a fucking 40... Okay, maybe not 40 minutes. That was legitimately like a 15-minute wait for fucking game. I do not understand why every year, whenever they do fucking Guardian games, we have to do the whole, like, class versus class for every playlist, because I think it could work back in the day, but right now, I don't think there's enough fucking... I don't think there's enough people in Gambit to even fucking do a goddamn class versus class game. Yeah, speaking of that, we are here. Hello, everyone. It's Mr. Punkos, my Big Bound. We're here with some Guardian Games Random Roulette. We're using the fucking new Trace Rifle with Detonator Beam and Recycled Energy. And since this is a one-timer, or a one-weaponer, I decided to do two versions of the weapon. So you get about six drops every time you do anything related to Guardian games. I'm gonna try the system out and see if this works for the one-time weapon episodes, because just having one weapon is kind of boring. Although obviously like shinies and stuff will fix that a little bit. Besides, it's another trace rifle is a more important thing, because I am just extremely, I guess Bungie is too, extremely high on trace rifles this year, or this season. I don't know why. I'm assuming it's something to do with the artifact that I haven't read in a while, but yeah, I'm totally fine with it, to be honest. I'm totally cool with it. Right off the bat, the little spinny bit on the side that spins every time you start shooting, instant fucking like favorite weapon of all time for that alone. I am very easy to impress. I think I made that clear with a billion fucking random roulettes, but you know, add some extra, you know, some extra shit to my weapon, and I clap like a train seal. No bullshit. Look at that thing go. It's like having a fucking pitch spinner in the game. Oops, I'm out of ammo. How am I? Oh, this thing takes fucking green. I didn't know that. I definitely should have known that. Oh, speaking of knowing that, it's that time of year again where the Guardians put aside their hatred of other species and go back to hating each other, like the good old days. Witness who? Whatever. Who gives a fuck? Guess what? Titans look ugly. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Nah, I don't know. I don't think I could really work up the hate boner. I don't think I ever really could work up the hate boner for Guardian games. The competitive spirit, I guess, is what it should be called. Because it just never felt like an actual fucking... It never felt like an actual fight, you know? I'm sorry. I kind of was hoping I'd wait until at least the second game to go into the whole ramble about the new game mode, or ramble about the new mode, or about the new event or whatever. But who knows if I'll even get a second game because of how fast that fucking load time took. So I'll talk about it here. I never really got into the whole, like, Guardian games never really felt like a whole actual fucking, like, I don't know, like an actual Guardian, like a war between the classes, if that makes any sense. It always felt kind of bland. I think the medal system is cool and obviously a good way to grind, but and I think the flags of in the tower, that whole thing, really good too. But it doesn't feel like you're actively actually participating by just putting medals in and shit. And I don't know if I always felt this way or if I'm just starting to feel about it now, just because I'm, you know, like thinking about it a little bit harder. But like, I don't know, just... And I don't even know what they could change, because obviously I don't want Crucible only for like a game or for an event, because I would never fucking play it. So I don't know. I do like the look of the weapons though. The white and blue and yellow, or sorry, the like multicolored, like kind of racing-esque weapons. I've always looked really cool. And like I said, like, I don't even know what they could do. It's kind of like the same with fucking faction rallies back in the day. Like, it never really felt like you were actually participating. You know, Jesus Christ, that was fast. It always just kind of felt like you were doing busy work, and that somehow helped your faction win. And I feel like that's been an argument for that for a long ass time, but I don't know. Either way, what do we end at? Okay, we got it top of the leaderboard at least. Give that to you. And God, these are all really cool looking hunters. I'm not gonna lie. I'll give it to you. You look sick. All right, hopefully we can find a fucking second game. Like I mentioned, we're going to be switching to the second version of the trace rifle, the Keraunios. You may be saying like, oh, you're doing that on purpose. No, I just am legitimately illiterate. But I can say that. Either way, this next one has eddy current and detonator beam. It's not a shiny, so it doesn't have any... They aren't even shinies. I know what I'm talking about. I know I was literally just arguing about how the class system kind of doesn't feel really integrated into this whole system. It kind of just feels like a checklist simulator, but like, you know, you're also rooting for a team. But at the same time, take this out of fucking like Gambit. Again, it probably worked, or it did work like years ago when I felt like the player base was more like solidified. But right now, although to be slightly fair to Bungie, I am playing at a pretty fucking degenerate hours right now, so it could just be me. This is still very unfortunate. I wouldn't even be mad if it couldn't find anyone like the span of like 5 minutes, it just defaulted to like whoever was trying to search for Gambit, because like I'll take some fucking Titans or some Warlock sprinkled in, or some extra hunter sprinkled in. Like, I don't care. I don't have class pride. I kind of do. Listen, I like my hunters. I think hunters are cool. I wouldn't have stuck by this class for, you know, 10 plus years, I guess, at this point, if I didn't. But I will say though, you know, a little behind the curtain look for the first for the first Destiny 1 beta, I was a Titan main. I only played Titan for the first Destiny 1 beta, for the beta on the PlayStation. And then on Xbox, I think I decided, no, I don't think I decided to go full hunter until the launch of Destiny. I think it was full on, like, I'm gonna be a Titan, and I was like, fuck it, I'll be a hunter. I like the golden gun. But like back then, I feel like in the beginning of the game, at least for me, I didn't really care about what class I picked, especially because I made 3 characters and I played them all pretty consistently. This might be an Edward Punkwist moment, although it probably won't be. But I feel like I had pretty equal hours on all 3 characters for Destiny 1, and then Destiny 2 is when it just fucking insta-split, like, hard down the middle. Barely play my Titan or Warlock nowadays. Like, I mean, I barely play the game, to be fair, so kind of makes sense why. Like, if I'm going to be putting time into the game, I'm going to put time into my favorite class, but, I mean, there was always, like, you know, those posts on Reddit talking about, like, oh, man, fucking Warlocks are so overpowered, oh, man, fucking Titans are so overpowered, Hunters are so overpowered. Like, there's always been, like, those, like, arguments, and, I mean, until the end of time there will be for any sort of class-based game. I've always found it kind of annoying, but maybe that's because I'm a hunter, so I've usually been on the top of the, oh my god, this class is so overpowered, like, chain, I guess, so it never felt bad for me, but I don't know. I've never really cared for that. Every class has its problems, every class has its overpoweredness, every class has its shit. And I'm not going to say anything, but the old community manager was a warlock, and no one ever said anything about that. All I'm saying. Wake up. Wake up, sheeple. Kind of shot myself in the foot with that argument now that I think about it, because now the current one is a hunter, I believe, so... Or both of them are hunters, I believe. I could be wrong about that, but... Yeah, so... Go back to sleep, sheeple. This is slowly turning into the Mr. Punkwist podcast hour, because you can't find one fucking person, because you can't find one fucking hunter or Titan or Warlock. Please just throw me into a game. I beg. That being said, I guess I could use this time to talk to my hunters for a second here, guys. What the fuck are we doing? I think we won like 2 days out of the last week for guarding games. Step it up, guys. I'm not trying, but you know, I'm allowed to. We won last year and we're just fucking resting on our laurels. Like, talk about fucking champs curse. I'm sad though because you know, of all the statues that look good, the snake one looks terrible golden, so it doesn't really give you a lot of reason to want to win. I think the tiger and the fucking falcon look way cooler when they're golden, so at least the other classes have that going for them. Like, at this point, can I just sub in like fucking drifter or Eris or something? I'll even take Crow. Like, any hunters or whoever's missing, whatever team is missing a person, please. If it's a Titan missing, you guys take Shax. I don't care. When is a Shaxton Hale style game mode going to come out? I know that mech game mode's coming out next act, which I'm definitely going to do a video on for the record. But yeah, I would love to see like a... Oh, there we go. Thank God. Okay. But I would love to see like a Shax like mini boss little game mode come out eventually. If they're going to keep doing fun shit in Crucible. It'd be really cool. Imagine a superpowered Titan with like all fucking health and all fucking abilities and powers. It'd be so cool. 6 Guardians versus 1 Titan. It'd be so cool. Okay. The Ramble Fest is over for now. Please, Drifter. Reward me with my rambling, with my fucking... Please. Reward me with a goddamn... I fucking... Oh my god. I choked. I didn't say anything. I was too busy fucking trying to figure out the sentence I was trying to say. And the worst thing is I definitely would have said hive, because I say hive on Deep 6 every time. I'm fucking stupid. Okay, that was embarrassing. We could have ended the streak right there, but I just chose to fucking ramble and get distracted by Drifter playing with the goddamn jingly keys in front of me. Yeah, you hate to see it. Yeah, one of the things I did kind of talk about during that fucking mini podcast, the mini Return of the Heavy and Long-Bound podcast, was the fact that like guarding games doesn't really feel like anything. Is guarding games still like doesn't really feel like it's actually like a war between the classes to me, and I'm like trying to think of ways to fix that, or to make that better. Would pretty much only be like PvP style stuff, or like if anything, like this might be going a little too far. I will fully admit I'm a little tired right now. Well, I'm a little EP, so I might be saying just super out of pocket shit. But like an actual fucking Olympic style guardian game style thing where like it's like the gauntlet from Leviathan, but like, you know, special ability shit. Like, oh, hunters have to fucking hit golden gun shots on fucking moving targets and shit like that. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of if they were gonna do a complete and utter like rework of guardian games and they went that direction, I'd be pretty fucking invested. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm getting ready to use as fast as possible because I do not want to die with 15 motes. Okay, oof. The butt always gets a little bit clenched whenever the motes get over 10. To be honest, for me, yeah. Like if you, like I said, that would be like, I guess, like the best case scenario for a guardian game for me. It would still be kind of like it'd be like one playlist, basically just like the boss rush on thing, but instead it's you know, like little events. Maybe even special events where you don't actually see the other classes. You just play with 4 or more like your class. Again, it might be kind of out of pocket and honestly pretty fucking dumb. The boss rush game mode itself honestly kind of gives me the right vibe to a lesser extent. It's like it should be about like you can put it like, you know, there's a your class only one version of that, and you have to see if your class can kill the bosses faster than the other class. And I know that would obviously be like omega biased with like, you know, all the cheese that all the classes have. I'm sure there'd be something where it's like, oh, you can't do that because fucking Titans have this new artifact mod that makes it so they can fucking one-shot the boss without even fucking spawning in. But like, I don't know, something like that. It sounds weird, but I think I'm legitimately just asking for more gimmicks with my game modes. That being said, though, the weapons are great. I love the look of the weapons. I mean, you know, check your bingo card, because I say I like the look of the weapons in a fucking random roulette. Take a drink. God damn, these kids are fucking beasts. The fidget spinner though on the side is definitely a big bonus. And I've been saying it forever though. I want more. I want it added like shit to the goddamn weapons forever. Like since the dawn of time. Oh my god, I need that 3 damage. I'm so used to using the Thunderlord that I whipped out my fucking only way of dealing with invaders. This looks like they're gonna invade. That's pretty sick. Oh, there we go. Okay, Jesus. Oh boy. Hey, let's go. Is that a truth? I feel like every time I see a rocket in Gambit, I always auto-assume truth. I don't know why. Probably because of that, like, month or two, half a year or whatever, when truth was, like, everywhere in Gambit. God damn. What a fucking snipe by that night. Night snipe. Where you get? My teammates are in Guam. Never mind. I'm in Guam. Taking a vacation to Guam. I've heard it's really nice this time of year. Sure wish I had some ammo. Heavy ammo. Special ammo. Light ammo. Light ammo, what the fuck? Apex, sorry. I don't think... No, we don't. Okay. Wait, can we kill it here? Can we kill it here? Holy fuck, we can. What a clutch. At least my team won something today. That's a joke for me, and me only, and I'll know what I'm talking about 6 months down the line, but hopefully no one else will. Either way, let's see who ended that. Got ourselves 30. Did not get most motes. Oh, Cat Guardians are back. Oh, I can't give it to them. Okay, we'll give it to Mr. Edge over here. Alright, I'll see you in orbit. I would try to do another game, but obviously that's not going to happen tonight with the matchmaking, so oh well. Either way, onto these guys. I'm going to be honest, I'm not really crazy about a lot of perks this thing has. It seems to be another one of those weapons that are specifically made for like trying to, you know, continue your arc builds. Eddy current, jolting feedback, stuff like that to try to keep your arc streak going on whatever build you have. It does have killing tally, which is kind of fun. And Detonator Beam, which is a perk I believe is new to Trace Rifles. Don't quote me on that, but that's also a pretty nice perk on paper. This actually might be the role to go with, or at least the role that I'm going to stick with for this thing. Detonator Beam, Recycled Energy. Not bad. Get my energy, get my fucking, I don't know, like, just close right there. Get my builds up, while also being able to do some sustained damage, or some extra damage with the explosions. Yeah, probably the best role. Killing Tally also, like I said, is a thing that this thing can roll, which is always nice. And I guess if I had to throw in an extra perk just to like talk about, just to be nice to, overflow is always good to have for basically any weapon, especially one that gets green. I believe does overflow take from, you know, like reserves, or does it take from like the fucking aether? I don't know. Either way, overflow always good. Look at the sheen on that thing. Look at how it shines. That's fucking crazy. It's actually wild. Either way though, you know, pretty average trace rifle, but again, there's like 60 fucking trace rifles you could add to your collection this season, so it's not like you're strapped for good looking trace rifles or good working trace rifles either. Either way, that was an that was an extra long random roulette because of stupid matchmaking, and this was Bunk was from Heavy Moonbound. Signing out. I will see you guys next time. Oh, also actually before I go, hunters, I know I mentioned this in the little podcast section too, but hunters, seriously, step it up a little bit. Like, I'm not saying let's win the whole thing, because I don't think we can, but let's at least make it, like, respectable, please. Do it for Cade. I think I said that exact same thing last year, too. So, I mean, it worked last year, actually, so hopefully it works this year. Either way, like I said, etc., etc. Bitch Pokos, signing out. Goodbye. Go Hunters.